So, jumping off of the success of DC Comics' Catwoman, Marvel can't help but put themselves in the same basket, so they released Black Cat #1. In an oversaturated Marvel lineup, the one thing we need from Marvel is more comics. But at least this isn't like another Spider-Man book, which to be shocking, a shocking surprise, there were no Spider-Man comic books this week. I know what you're saying. That's crazy. But next week, don't worry, there'll be about 40 of them to make up for this week. You're like, now would have been the time to release Symbiote Spider-Man instead of releasing 3 Spider-Man comics in one day. But anyway, when I was reviewing Spider-Man, I've been reviewing all of Nick Spencer's run, and I'm happy with it, and I like it. Black Cat has played a heavy role in a lot of them. She was in the Thieves Guild arc where they stole all of the heroes' weapons and toys. And then she's heavily a part of Hunted, or was. And I could tell right away when they do something like that, it's like, okay, something's going to happen. They're either going to kill the character's going to get in a romance with the main character, or they're going to give him a spinoff. And that's exactly what they did. Business-wise, it makes sense because Catwoman has a pretty successful comic over in DC. Right now, Catwoman is selling better than like Green Lantern and Superman, which is crazy. But Joelle Jones, or Jolie Jones, or however you say her name, she's actually a really good artist, and she can surprisingly write a good story too. That's a pretty decent book. Not really my thing. Just like this really isn't my thing. I'm not a really big Black Cat fan, other than when she appears in Spider-Man books. Just like I'm not really a big Catwoman fan, but for some people, that's a good book, and it's selling on its own merit. I think that's pretty good. This book, I don't know if it's going to sell on its own merit because it's not that good. It's pretty middle of the road, and for $5, middle of the road to me doesn't cut it. I think there's potential here, right? There's some potential. There's a decent story. It's kind of weird that so she's going to go steal a painting. You never even get to see the heist because you don't find out till after it's over that she was working with people. Also, this ties into a Spider-Man arc. There was the Thieves arc. There was an arc in Spider-Man where what happened was Spider-Man was helping everyone's weapons were getting stolen. Like his web slingers were stolen. Captain America's shield got stolen. All of the Iron Man suits got stolen. They were using magic to take everybody's toys and weapons and vehicles and stuff. And Spider-Man and Black Cat solved the mystery and fixed it. That ties into this book, which they don't explain at all. So if you pick this up, you're like, why are the Thieves Guild people up her ass? And it's like, oh, because it was in that Spider-Man arc, and if you didn't read it, you wouldn't know what was going on. That's kind of a problem to me. We'll see. But so on and so on. You don't ever get to see anything happen in this, which was kind of an issue. The action's really terrible. You'd see here, like, look at this punch. It's like, did she even punch him? I don't get what happened here. You don't even see like a motion of a connect. And it's just lazy action. See this here? This doesn't even play out well. Like all of a sudden they're on the roof, then she's getting her hair pulled and about to get killed. It's just, it doesn't play out very well. And then her dad shows up at the end. Like, I wouldn't even know that he had a kid. He's like, "Oh, darlings, it's me, the Black Fox." And then you get another story after that where they show who her dad is, and he robs Dracula. Okay? It's like this kind of came out of left field. So there's potential there. This issue wasn't very good. I didn't even learn anything other than her dad shows up. And it's like, oh, Felicia Hardy has a new book. And her dad shows up. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. I wasn't that impressed with it. I did like this cover, though. I wanted to check it out because it's a new book. And I like the Spider-Man kind of rogues gallery and stuff. But I'm not impressed. I don't think it's worth $5. Maybe pick up the next issue and see how that goes. Maybe the series needs to find its footing. I think that there's potential, like I said, for a good series here. We'll see what happens. I'll pick up the next one, and we'll see if it becomes good or crap. We'll find out. Maybe they didn't put any Spider-Man books out for a reason this week so that this would sell more. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not great. I'll give it like a 2 out of 5, maybe a 1.5 out of 5. It's not bad, but it's not good. I don't know. But those are some nice boobs. That's it. See ya.